Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Spongebob Squarepants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the PS2. I am in dire need of pants. Let's go remedy that. Never mind. So that's what happens if you die. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you hear a very unpleasant organ noise and you just respawn. That's all that happens. Anyways. So, you delivered some food. And there isn't really anything else to do in this area. I don't believe that I missed any, doubloons here. And if I did, turns out that I did, I can just look for them soon, later on. So that having been said, let's move on to the next area of downtown Bikini Bottom. There's actually a number of them, in this place. Where we will meet Mr. Krabs to make more deliveries. This area actually has one of my favorite platforming sections in the game, even though it's really small. The platforming section, that is. This actual area is decent sized, I guess. It's about the same size as the other downtown area. My Wii's power light is off. Why is that? Before I get to anything else, though, I guess it's time for the usual collection of stuff. Nobody said anything, well... I'm recording this early, actually. Episode 2 hasn't aired yet, and I think that was when I started asking everybody when you guys want me to start, or whether you guys want me to try to 100% everything. So I'm still going to try to do that at the moment, but I haven't really received any input on whether or not you guys want me to do that as of yet. So if I get lots of no's on episode number 2, and then, starting on episode number 5, you will have a lack of me trying to 100% things. I don't know why, I just love picking up green jellyfish like that in a way that I'm not supposed to. Completely denying that I'm supposed to. Whoa. Catch them by sneaking up on them. I might as well take care of this right now. These are heavy indeed, apparently, because you move very, very slowly. This sounds to be all of our tasks, actually. Pile on the pressure plate. So you might as well get to it anyways. For reasons other than 100%ing things. My speakers just don't feel like doing things tonight, so I can only hear like half the things that are happening for some reason. There we go. Everything has been pressed. Wrecking ball with very unnatural motions. Okay. And no, actually, it doesn't hurt you if it touches you, oddly enough. Yay, I got a thing. But if you keep on platforming over here, you can find a number of other things. I don't know, there's something I really like about this one little area that you platform around in. It's very three-dimensional, and there are actual like moving things that aren't a complete pain to actually jump around on, for the most part, at least. Because they are kind of annoying because of their unnatural motions, at least the swinging things are. Put that aside. Probably should have picked up the doubloons on the other side before I came over here, but oh well. Now, if only the controls were a little bit easier to use, and just less awkward in general, I would actually love this platforming section, I'm sure. Yeah, wrecking ball just doesn't hurt you. Not sure why, since you're being wrecked by a ball, but whatever. And it's the rare moving doubloon that actually moves on top of this wrecking ball. Now, awkwardly enough, if you try to stand on this platform for any given period of time, you'll eventually just fall off because this game doesn't like you standing on moving things. Yay. I don't know if I was actually low on health at that point anyways, but whatever. Boom! You can also go into first person while you're on here, just kind of fun, but like I said, you're bound to fall off eventually. One major complaint that I have with this game's platforming is that the camera tends to move in such a way that you can't really see your shadow. which is kind of a vital component of platforming in many games, especially when you're making the kinds of jumps you do in this game, over gaps and whatnot, as well as, I didn't mean to glide there. Over gaps and whatnot, as well as, I don't know, general forwards stuff. Forwards and backwards jumps. Anyways, Patrick's here as he promised he would be, so I might as well talk to him while we're here.
Don't try to get away, for I am Barnacle Boy, Super Sidekick.
You really had me going there for a minute, Patrick. Where did you get that great costume?
I mailed in 450 kelp bar wrappers and got both official costumes from the Mermaid Man show.
Oh, you got both costumes? Oh, can I be Mermaid Man? Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Oh, gee, I'd really like to, but I've been so hungry since I ran out of kelp bars. If only I had something yummy to eat.
Well, we know what you have to do then. Yeah, I still only have $5 to my name. You know, something I never really understood about Patrick's Barnacle Boy costume, it doesn't really look like Barnacle Boy at all. And I don't recall him actually wearing those clothes. I thought he just wore like red and black tights and whatnot. I know he wears a hat, but whatever. By the way, don't tick off the workers. If you get really close to them, they'll try to whack you, but otherwise they'll just leave you alone, so no worries. What say you, Mr. Krabs?
Workers who placed the order. Some of the other workers might try to take the food from you. Order.
Not really. There are only 1 or 2 workers you can even find in this place. Yeah, 2. Don't really have a reason to be near them anyways. The first one is just back over here, actually. Oh, I never picked up that jellyfish. I think getting hit by a jellyfish also makes you drop the food. Also, something I never realized until I examined closely a little while back. The image on... It's really hard to look on here. The image on this bag is a Krabby Patty next to a kelp bar. Yay, complete. I guess it's some weird sort of promotional thing with kelp bars. Not that Mr. Krabs really strikes me as the kind of guy to do deals with other people in the industry, but oh well. Food! So the other foreman. Alright. So this guy we actually have to like work to get to. He must venture to areas never before seen by sponges thus far. And that means more doubloons too. I don't think there are any jellyfish over here at least. But yeah, as you can probably imagine, you don't want to touch those giant drills. Hi. And this thing, it's hot. Like that. You can, I think you can actually like land on it if you try. But there's not much of a point to doing that. There are other things you can do to get rid of it. What is it? Shoot the bolts across the chasm. You just shoot them. With what you shoot them, I'll explain soon enough. So, now you can jump across these chests or batteries or something. I think they're supposed to be chests, but they kind of look like batteries, and they have a tendency to start sinking before you actually land on them. Just frustrating to say the very least. Anyhow. So we've completed our deliveries that actually gave us things. We have $25 to our name now.
Another bag of delicious Krabby Patties served up hot. Who wants a slice of this cakewalk now?
This delivery won't be easy at all. 3 different parties called from the high-rise apartments.
Yeah, let's just leave the food behind, because why not? However, that does mean that we can bring this food over here to the star in need of grub. Food acquired!
Krabby Patties? I'm saved! Now we can play Mermaid Man for as long as we want! I put your costume in that tent over there, Spongebob! Watch out, evil! Here we come!
I'm doing everything for Patrick, aren't I? I fix his TV, and then I get him food. He didn't pay me for it, by the way. And let's run out of the tent before the screen actually stops fading. Well, I would have if cutscene hadn't happened. I actually like this. This is probably my favorite costume, not because of gameplay, because the gameplay's not really very interesting. You just have a ranged attack. And then the jackhammer just kind of keeps jacking, because why not, even though he's not holding it. Face! And then it disappears. But he has original animations, which is something I like. It has music that I actually like, for one, which is a big plus. I just sort of like this. Whoa, no! Camera, don't, please. God. But, for one, he always has one arm out in front. If you're rolling, he has his arms at different angles, which looks really weird. He has a quicker crouch animation, actually. A different one overall. So anything you can imagine him doing has a different animation. Like this, for example. He holds things with his arm out, and then actually throws them by tossing them in the air and punching them. Smashes downwards by punching. Anyhow, so now we have a thing to shoot with. We can shoot the bolts to cool them down, I guess, with water underwater. I guess it's just kind of like the equivalent of blowing air on them, which makes sense in some way. But yeah, you can get around these without actually shooting the bolts, but I mean, it's harder than it's worth, so. Yes. That's kind of dumb you need to do. Oh. Last time I saw somebody do that, they actually fell in the goo. Huh. I was just gonna do that for comedic effect. Well, now I have to go all the way around. Ah! That might be a difference between the GameCube and PS2 versions of the game. By the way, you can roll into this thing. Never mind. You can roll under it if you're under a bigger gap, I guess. Rolling does decrease your hitbox size, though, which is nice. But yeah, I guess maybe on the GameCube version, that thing actually just sinks straight through the goo instead of kind of appearing there, or stopping at the goo. Something that I don't like about this costume, particularly its throw ability, is that it's just kind of hard to aim. Not just because you throw it. Camera, what are you doing? It's jittering on its own. It changes every time I throw something. But it's really hard to aim in general, just because you kind of are always looking at some odd angle. Face! Poor face. But, also, he lets go not where you would expect him to. He lets go, like, projectiles fired from his left side, even though he's throwing from his right hand. Oh, you can see the draw distance from over here. That's kind of cool. Don't jackhammer the glass! Go away. Yay. So that was necessary. Seeing how those letters are always necessary. So is that the draw distance? And yes, I get eyebrows of power. Yeah, that's draw distance. Huh. Not many cases in this game where you can see that very well. I like that. Anyhow. We can access this from the residential area, but let's just take the shortcut to the high-rise from here. This is the kind of platforming in this game that I don't like. It's pretty much all 2D, but it's 2D in a way that is actually kind of frustrating because there are slight shifts on the Z-axis, but the camera
address is apartment 9. I wrote down the other 2 addresses for you.
kind of makes it hard to figure out.
To visit both buildings. Good luck.
Sure. I'll have cool dramatic music while I do it. Alright, giant jellyfish! These can be stood on and don't actually hurt you for some reason. Because they're shiny or something, I guess. Yeah, like this platform right here, it can be a serious pain to actually move around on. Alright, so I'm gonna use this change booth so I can actually make use of it to catch fishes of the jelly variety. What the? That's a good example. trying to land on platforms in this area is really awkward because you can't really tell where you are on the Z-axis. This is my favorite form of transportation. Yes. Alright. There are also a couple of hooks that you're... Oops. A couple of hooks you're going to want to grab with your fishing net in this area. So you're definitely going to want to use your jellyfishing outfit. Apartment 4 is over here. This right here actually heads over to the business district, which is the residential area that we first started out in. Which one are we going to now? 4? Yeah. I like how it constantly reminds you, kind of. I think it's kind of annoying at the same time, but it has its uses. That it actually tells you repetitively. Yay, tips! These tips are getting bigger and bigger too, which is cool. You know, why are we delivering to like their back doors? Like, can't we just enter the apartment complex from the front or something? Whatever. It's really easy to fall in this area. Oh, why did I spawn in the place I don't need to be? Jellyfish, go away. Where's the last one? 1. And after this, we can actually explore this area. Jellyfish, come back! And after this, we can actually explore this area and pick up its various letter tiles. Also, you don't have a shadow on this jellyfish, so it can be really annoying and difficult to figure out if you're actually on top of it or not. Is one the one below me? Yes, it is. 70 sand dollars. Mr. Krabs, we go. Whoa. And on the fire.
I just need a few more sand dollars, and then maybe I can get Sandy a gift.
Well, this is your last delivery. 4 orders have been called in from this neighborhood.
Which is just the residential area we began in. By the way, okay, apparently giant jellyfish can hurt you. If you're going for all the doubloons in this area, you're gonna have to leave and then come back to pick up one last doubloon, because there's a doubloon that right now just isn't in the level. I don't know why, it's just not here right now. Actually, I'm gonna do the left side first, because the right side's more like climactic and whatnot. Yeah, I meant when I say that. It really ticked me off, because I was sure I was missing something obvious somewhere. I was looking for one doubloon that I knew I was missing earlier this week, and it just so happened to be one that wasn't there when I was in this room last time, or in this area last time. Well, I don't really need that platform anyway, so whatever. Ah, darn it. Normally I would advise against doing cocky stuff like trying to jump speed across platforming sections by jumping across them. But in this game, I actually recommend taking shortcuts like that, because that means... What? Okay, I jumped and then immediately started gliding. I think I hit my head on something. Because in this game, it actually makes things easier for you, because you don't have to do things at weird angles. Try to walk at a weird angle and not fall off. This is checking out the plumbing. Spongebob. Check the high-rise plumbing. Not really the most intuitive of things to collect, but whatever. You should be able to collect it by just walking around the high-rise anyways. Exploring as you should be. And do be aware that very, very large cans are being thrown at you for some reason. Out windows every now and then. Although you'll probably be able to notice from their rather loud sound anyways. No, come back. It is my goal in this game to catch every single green jellyfish without ever sneaking. Did I miss anything? It doesn't look like it. Tactical death. Because hopefully I won't have missed any doubloons, and by the time I actually finish doing everything in this area, or in this high-rise area, I will have collected every doubloon except for the one. Oh, okay. I guess you can't attack if you've been falling for a long time? I don't know. And I'm not gonna say if this game is as clunky as Jet Set Radio or anything, the original Jet Set Radio, which I still like regardless, but it'd be so awkward at times. Okay, that wasn't what I was looking for at all. No! You jellyfish! Why'd I fall out from on top of it? Oh, well, thanks, jellyfish. Give me a high five to the face! With electrical burns. Oh, come here, jellyfish. I want to touch you. It sounded a lot less creepy when Patrick said that about that jellyfish mascot. Well, I say it just sounds like disturbing. Anyways. Oh, God. I think you can stand on those lights. What? I think you can stand on those lights, actually, in front of the billboard, but there's nothing over there, so don't bother worrying about it. Pants! Come on. I'll ride that hook in a minute, since you have other business to tend to in this general area first. No! Thank you. I don't know, this is kind of some fun platforming, I think. It was just if it was a little bit more 3D like it was in the construction site, I'd like it more. Yeah, if the camera angle in general was a bit better about it. You can see your shadow when you're on top of the jellyfish. That's a lot of stuff, though. So we have all the jellyfish, which is nice. Yeah, I can't attack when I'm gliding like that. Oh, I just don't miss these. Okay, so with those out of the way. Can I get back up there from here? No, I can't. Darn it. Aha. Precision platforming. Oh. Followed by difficulties and simple button pressing. But yes, I should have all but one of the balloons after I... No, please! Get all these. Aha. No, I have 96% now. Ugh. I had a feeling I was missing some in the residential area. But, I always call it business district the residential area for some reason. And that elevator goes down fast. But anyways, I will show you guys where that one doubloon is that disappears. Or that, isn't there the first time you're in that area. I don't know why they would do that to you. It's one doubloon that just isn't there the first time you're in that area. No, I haven't actually had the game crash on me yet. I saw a person do most of a playthrough of this game on the PS2 version and it never crashed. I haven't had the game crash on me yet. You know, I've heard a lot about the PS2 version crashing. I don't know why that is. I haven't had it happen, but whatever. I'm certainly not complaining. Right here. It's just not there the first time. It's just not there the first time you run through this level. I don't know why. I thought this says at 310 doubloons. Oh, okay, I'm just falling. If the elevator goes down quicker than I'm falling, that means that I'm just going to hit the ground at full speed. In fact, I'm going to hit the elevator ceiling and be brought down at faster than terminal velocity. This is how dead people happen. But yeah, I don't know why they do that. It's kind of unnecessarily cruel, I think, and whatnot. Oh. Well, there's something I missed. And with that, I believe that I have collected... Oh, come on. With that, I believe that I have collected every single, Oh. Well, I'm gonna finish off this episode by collecting every doubloon. Mark my words. There are probably like 3 or so doubloons left. This residential area, the business district, might seem like a little bit of a maze to you at first, but do not fret. It is actually a pretty simple place to get around in. There we go. That should be the last of them. There's like one more. Although I'm not going through it in a very straightforward way, so I'm just kind of asking to... Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I can't complain. So that's everything in this. That's everything in downtown. So, next episode we're gonna complete the food deliveries. Here in downtown Bikini Bottom, and we'll get some dramatic plot twists from that. But that aside, that's gonna be it for this episode. Let's play Spongebob Squarepants. We're meeting the Flying Dutchman. See you guys next time, I guess. And for those curious, I have collected everything in downtown or in a Bikini Bottom that I can so far. So no worries about me not having everything there. But anyways, see you guys.